So you would have four bet there to
Yeah,
maybe like
I mean,
180 or something.
I definitely would have four bet. So did the under the gun call as well?
Yes. So the
Okay.
under gun calls,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's the so now the pot's 220.
Yep.
Uh, flop is um, flop is king of clubs,
Uh-huh.
eight of spades, four of clubs.
King of clubs, eight of spades, four of clubs. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I check on first deck.
Uh-huh.
It checks through.
All right. So it checks through. So the three better does not
Yes.
see bet. Okay.
No.
Yep.
Very and I thought I was going to be in a sixth spot, but I was very relieved to see the check back.
Okay.
I'm calling there, but okay. So the turn is a nine of spades.
Yep.
I check again.
Mm-hmm.
The villain, who's the spaz, he now bets 140.
Wait a minute.
Okay?
The UTG guy's the spaz or the three betters the spaz?
The three betters the spaz.
So you check UTG checks.
Yeah. I mixed it up. I accidentally went the email. The villain is the spaz.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you checked and UTG
Yeah.
checked, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The under the gun. Yeah. If villain bets 140, under the gun one folds.
Wait a minute. I thought that under the gun one was the spaz that you wanted to keep in the hand. Who three bet?
No, it was the villain. I'm sorry. So it was the under the gun.
Oh, okay.
That's
So under the gun
Yeah.
makes it 10, plus one makes it 70. You want to keep under the gun in the hand, so that's why you
Yeah.
called. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So now turns nine of spades. I
all right,
check.
wait a minute.
Villain
Wait a
bets
minute.
140.
Okay. So under the gun bets 140. Yep.
He's the spaz. Under the gun one takes about a minute. Disgustingly throws his hand in. I call. So now we got 500 in the pot to the river.
John, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. Your name's not John. I'm
Doug.
not trying to be nitpicky, but so you check under the gun bets 140. Under the
Yes.
gun one folds. Is that right? The initial
Yes.
three better.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and then I call.
Okay.
So now the river. So it's 500 in the pot.
Uh-huh.
The river's a blank. It's a two of diamonds.
Okay.
So it's no flush draws completed, no straight draws got there. I check. Villain. I mean, within 4 seconds, maybe. That's 380 into 500.
Okay.
So I'm looking at there. I've seen the guy just. I mean, he's showing bluffs all night. I block. I don't think he has ace king. I block king queen, obviously. And with his turn bet with the spade, he would fire out on a lot of big draws like that.
Well, I mean, here's
So-
the thing. I mean, if you're telling me he's a spaz, because I had looked at this hand and I thought it was plus one that checked back the flop and then went bet. But if you're telling me he's a spaz, yes, you do block. You obviously do block king queen. Now, I would imagine that a spazzy player, if he opened a 10 with ace king, that would be a trappy open, meaning that if he made it 10, a guy went 70 and you flatted in the small blind, that there would be a very big chance that he would three bet ace king pre-flop. So I don't think he has a lot of ace kings. You block king queen. So is a guy going this large with king jack or king 10? So
Exactly.
So I mean, I don't know how thinly guys like value bet at the end, but I mean, yeah, it's a player dependent scenario. But it sounds to me like I would call rather quickly because I just don't think that he's
Okay.
taking king jack or king queen like this. Yeah, you're gonna run into like sets of eights and sets of nines
Fours,
some of the time,
yeah,
or like
fours.
king eight. Yeah.
Fours or nines ran through my head, but also it was because of how he played in the big draws. I really thought it was like 7-6 of spades for like a straight flush draw on the turn. And I'm not showing any strength. I checked, and I think he was just firing. He rather quick bet, Bart, and usually that's a sign of, that to me felt like
Well, listen. I mean, he's polarized. Okay, so if he's polarized and you have a showdown hand and you're getting more than 2-1, yeah, I would call. What ended up happening?
So I took about a minute. I called and he said some curse words and he flipped over jack 10 of spades.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the other thing too is that he doesn't have to just have spades. He could be making this play with just a different Jack 10, a different 6
Exactly.
7. But I mean, I think what you need to take away from this is the fact that this is a very polarizing situation. You say he's a spaz. You can dismiss ace king and aces from the hand because of pre-flop,
Yeah.
because of the min raise and the 3-bet, and he didn't 4-bet. You block king queen. We don't think someone's going like this with king jack and king 10. That means that the bet is representing 2 pair plus. You've got a good bluff catcher, then we call. I mean, that's really to
So that's the
boil it
snap in
down.
your eyes, Bart.
Yeah, I mean
That's a
that's.
snap.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a snap because
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
don't know what I mean, his range is open. Like just because he checked to the pre-flop raiser doesn't mean anything. But I mean, that's the
Yeah.
way that I would look at it for sure. But I would I guess I understand now why you didn't 4-bet because you thought you wanted to keep the guy in. I thought you said the spaz was
Yeah.
+1, but still, queens from out of position against 3 people, you get into spots like this, you know. So,
Exactly. Exactly.
anyways, thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
Th- Thanks a lot, Bart.